Hello everyone, welcome to Informed by Tarot. My name is Jessie G, and in this reading I will do a weekend love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. I will check what energies surround you and the person that you're connecting with during this time frame, and also we'll look at what the universe wants you to know and wants you to be aware of as it pertains to this relationship or relationships that you have highlighted during this time frame. Do remember that this is a general reading and may not resonate with everyone. Take what applies, don't overthink what doesn't. And if you do want a personalized reading, visit my website informedbytarot.com, where you can book a live Zoom session with me through the website, or you can also purchase a pre-recorded reading that addresses all of your questions or whatever questions that you ask. All of the pre-recorded readings currently qualify for a discount. The discount codes are available in the description box below, and I believe you can get 20% off all the way from now through November 30th. So you have plenty of time if you choose to do this. Okay guys, let's begin. Hello my dear Capricorn, welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see, where is my Capricorn currently energetically? Where is the person that you're currently connecting with energetically during this time frame? Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, my dear Capricorn, look at this. You are in this energy of Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, telling me that you are really looking for new ways to live your life. You're looking for a new way to find some kind of well-being, and you are realizing during this time frame that there are certain things in your life that need to change, and you want them to change really fast. And those things could pertain to your well-being. Those things can pertain to some kind of prosperity as well for some of you guys, but I find that for many of you it does have to do with some kind of emotional space that is kind of turbulent for you at this time frame, or at least it's been highlighted for you at this time frame that it's been turbulent in the past, and now you really gotta change it. So you are definitely in this place of growth, place of seeking how to make your life better, place of seeking opportunities and different types of ventures that can make you a better Capricorn. And this could be, again, like starting up a health program, changing up your schedule, changing up your diet, just caring about how you feel physically, how you feel emotionally, maybe even like switching up your schedule, like your work schedule, to allow more free time, more you time, like cutting out those things that make you feel a type of way, make you feel drained out, things that don't feel right in any way. Great energy. I love this forwardness as well. And the person you are connecting with is in the Page of Wands and the Magician energy. Very interesting. So they are kind of in a similar place. I don't see them doing this yet, but I do see them kind of hoping to manifest something in their life that would change their current ways. So they are here in this energy of exploring of different ways that can help them change as well. They're trying to finish out a cycle, and they're trying to start up some kind of a new cycle, where you, I see as more of a being in an act of it right now, or at least like in the beginning stages of figuring out the change. They're still kind of like in these beginning stages, trying to kind of figure out what is it that they want and which way is it that they should be going in their life. So for those of you who are in relationships, like long-term relationships, that almost might feel like you are disconnected from your person during this time frame, because both of you are too preoccupied with your own selves and too preoccupied with figuring out what feels right for you and what is it that you want. Not that it's a bad thing, it's actually a good thing, because once you become better for yourself, you can be better for your partner. However, it might feel like you are slightly disconnected. So if you do feel a bit of a disconnect with your partner, um, it's not a bad thing. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not a bad thing. You're both trying to grow. You're both trying to get better. And you're both trying to figure out what is it that you want. Oh my God, sneeze coming up. I'm so sorry. I just had like 4 of the craziest sneezes back to back. Whew. Allergy season is here. It's always here, it feels like. Ooh. Okay. 3 cards that fell out. So what is it that universe wants you to be aware of, and what is it that universe wants you to know for this time frame? So we got the Ace of Swords, we got the Queen of Pentacles, and we got an Ace of Wands. How beautiful. Look at how many aces we have here today. We got 3 aces out for you, my friend. And what it tells me is that the universe wants you to know this new beginning is going to make you stronger. This new beginning is going to make you better. Better as an individual and also better as a couple. So whatever is it that you're going through and finding to figure out how to make your life better, in the end of the day, it will actually make your relationship sector a lot better as well. So if you are in a current relationship, you will make this relationship a lot stronger. If you're looking for somebody, then you will be able to come into this relationship as a much better person, as somebody who has a lot more to offer, and therefore you will have a much more satisfying relationship. If you recently broke up with somebody, though, there's still a huge chance for you to rekindle this whole relationship. Look at this. The Ace of Wands is here telling me that the rekindling is absolutely possible. And for all of you guys, you gotta have the conversation, you know, like you gotta be able to vocalize where you are, share with your partner, because chances are, if you are together, if you are speaking, if you are on good terms, you can only make this relationship even more stable, even more solid, if you tell your person what you're going through, because they are going through a similar situation. If you're trying to rekindle something, open up, have the conversation. You never know, you know. Ace of Wands is definitely here, and a Queen of Pentacles is here, telling me that the abundance is available for you to take. But you got to make that first step and have the conversation. Love this reading for you, my dear Capricorn. Absolutely, absolutely love this weekend for you. So even if you are feeling disconnected from your significant other, don't worry. This shall pass. You will just become a better person. Concentrating on yourself should not feel like a guilty situation at all. Have a great week. I hope that this weekend, hope this reading has helped you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And I will see you again soon, my friend. Hello, my dear Aquarius. This is your love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see, where's my Aquarius currently energetically? Just got a crazy bound of allergy, sneezing. Okay, my Aquarius. Let's see, where is the person you're connecting with currently energetically? Ooh, okay, my dear Aquarius. So you are being represented by the 4 of Pentacles and a 6 of Cups energy. You are in a tricky situation during this time frame, during this weekend, because for many of you, you might be, if you are currently in a relationship, you might not be 100% happy in your relationship. There could be like certain things that you're not sure about, certain things that you are like not really happy about. You might feel really like your partner is not giving you enough. Maybe you're not getting enough affection. Maybe you're not getting enough resources from your partner. Maybe you're just not getting enough love in your love language that you want to you know, see it in. Like if you're a cuddly person, like maybe this person's not cuddling enough with you. If you are like a touchy-feely person and you just want to hold hands all the time and the person is not into it, that's going to make you feel a type of way. If you're not getting enough compliments, that could make you also feel, you know, insecure, inferior, whatever it is. Like I have a feeling for a lot of you, my friends, you will get this energy highlighted for you this weekend where you're gonna feel like you're not getting enough from your relationship. And I will caution you against something. So the Six of Cups card is here. I have the strong feeling, not all of you, obviously, some of you who are currently in the relationships will be tempted to talk to somebody from the past, to talk to somebody that you've known in the past. Maybe you'll see somebody from your high school on Facebook and you're going to spark up a conversation and it's going to feel like, oh, look how cute this person is, yada, 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 da. And you might end up unintentionally sabotaging your whole relationship by jumping into some kind of a relationship with a person from the past that you sort of kind of knew in the past. It could be your ex. It could be, again, somebody that you knew in school when you were younger. It could be like your brother's friend, I don't know, neighbor, whatever it is. But this person might really make you make certain choices that are not exactly great as it pertains to your relationship. You know what I'm saying? For others of you, though, it could be you might just remember how your relationship used to be and how your partner was towards you and how much fun you used to have together, how much affection and love there used to be between the two. And now you just don't feel it anymore. You don't feel that love anymore. And you just might feel like a little disappointment coming over you. So if you are currently in a relationship, that is definitely a thing where you might feel like the partner that you're with is no longer that same partner that you used to know. And it might be put you like in this like really kind of conflicting energy. Like, oh, what do you do? Do you say anything? Do you do anything? Do you just let it be? Do you accept it for what it is? But you will remember all the good times that you had together as well. So it's kind of heavy, kind of like messed up energy. But it's very real for a lot of you. Let's see where your person's at. Ooh, okay. So I definitely see it. There came up as a King of Pentacles and a Four of Swords energy, which tells me that they might be a little too harsh with you. You know, that whole king energy, like I know more than you do type of thing. So maybe you have been trying to talk to this person. Maybe you've been trying to tell them how you feel. Maybe you've been trying to express where you are and what your needs are. And they're just not giving it to you. Like they're kind of being like very stubborn in their own ways. Even though for many of you, you look up to this person. You really look at them as a great partner in the relationship. They are giving you a sense of stability. For many of you, you're like, they are on paper, they look very legitimate, and for the most part they do make your life good in some type of ways. But you also see how they chilled off towards you. They kind of stepped away from the relationship and they might not be giving you what you need anymore because of something that where they're at. Because even though they are abundant, they're also stubborn in their own way, and they're all too preoccupied with their own thinking. And I do see them like stepping away from this relationship and kind of like chilling it off for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but they're definitely not giving you the full them as you deserve to have for some reason. So let's see what the universe wants you to know for this weekend coming up. What does my Aquarius need to know? You know, it's not a cool energy to be in. Sometimes it could just be with the season shifting, weather changing, it's getting cold, everything's kind of like depressing and melancholy. But like, I feel like you're not making it up. Like I feel it's real because they stepped away from it. So if you are feeling lack of something from your partner, I definitely see them pulling back and just not giving it to you the way you deserve it. And it sucks. Okay, let's see. So we got a Knight of Swords here. We got a 10 of Pentacles. And we got an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, overall, the universe wants you to know that the foundation for this relationship is strong. So if you've been with this person for a long time, if you've been together and you've created like this whole family situation, if you live together, you're definitely more financially stable, financially secure with this person by your side. So your foundation is strong, and your foundation lays in the financial security for a lot of you. And maybe a lot of you can't just walk away because, you know, mortgage payments, rent payments, car payments, like whatever it is, like together you obviously make it through significantly better, especially if kids are, you know, involved. Being together with the person is better than not being together with the person. So you do realize that financially there's more security with this person for most of you guys. And the universe wants you to know that yes, it's true. With this person, you are stronger as a family for sure. However, continue having that conversation. You know, that Knight of Swords is here. Continue vocalizing your needs. Continue to kind of like moving forward. And you know what? Even if they're not responding to you, what the universe wants you to know, it's okay. Like if you're saying whatever you're saying and they're just not hearing you, that's cool, whatever. You know, like if you have to stay together for the kids, if you just have, like if the relationship makes sense, you just feeling this type of way over this weekend, you know, maybe it does not warrant anything to just run away from. That's okay. Concentrate on you. Concentrate on your health. Concentrate on your well-being. Concentrate on some kind of a new venture, on a new hobby that can bring you the happiness that you seek. Because if you cannot get this happiness from your partner during this time frame, it doesn't mean that you cannot get this happiness ever, because I see that a lot of it was there before. And if you do find some kind of joy in activities, if you do find some kind of joy in making yourself better through, I don't know, eating better, working out, like whatever it is, then it doesn't matter what they give you or don't give you, because they will give you the financial stability you need. And that emotional satisfaction will come from you. You know what I mean? So concentrate on you, my friend. Definitely a strong message here. And this person will continue providing for you if that's what you want out of this relationship. So you shouldn't be worried about that. I hope this weekend goes well for you, my dear Aquarius, and I hope this reading helped you. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And if you want an individualized reading, do visit my website, informedbytarot.com, and have a beautiful weekend, my dear Aquarius. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see. Where is my Pisces currently energetically? Where is the person that you're connecting with currently energetically? Wow. Okay, my dear Pisces. So this is where you are right now. The Eight of Swords and the King of Cups energy. I didn't want to say anything at first. So I was kind of feeling a little confusion when I was shuffling your cards. And they kept on shuffling. They kept on shuffling. So there's always this transfer of energy when I do these general readings, and it tells me as a collective, you guys, a lot of you are like really caught up in your own head at this time frame. There's a little confusion about your emotional space, where you currently are, what are you looking for, what is it that you need. It feels like everything is happening too fast, things might be happening too fast for your liking, and it's causing you a little bit this like sense of anxiety because you're not sure which way things are going. They're just going. You're kind of like feeling like they're out of control, out of your hands. And you really might feel like entrapped in a certain situation. As it pertains to a love situation, this is a love reading. The way I see it is, for some of you guys, you are either being pushed to do certain things by your partner, like to commit a little too fast, to do things a little too fast. Like if you're not ready to have a kid, but they are, you might feel like you're being pressured into having a child with this person. Or if you're not ready to move in yet and they're pressuring you to move in, like you might feel like, okay, I'm overwhelmed, I don't want to do it yet, but this is the right thing to do. So you have this sense of confusion here, like the sense of too hurried of a decision is, you know, you're being forced to make, and you just don't like it. Like it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel, it doesn't really feel how you want it to be. Like you want it a little slower. For many of you, for some others of you, you might feel like very disconnected, like very detached from your partner. For those of you in a long-term relationship, I see this definitely, this detachment, kind of like you're being expected to do this cool, to be this chill, easygoing individual, but you're not there. You are not there. There's a lot on your mind. There's a lot that you're processing right now. There's a lot that you're thinking about. You cannot be that lighthearted person to your partner right now, and therefore you are detaching because the expectation is for you to be this easygoing Pisces that you usually are. The expectation is for you to be all happy and giddy and giggly and like whatever, but you're just not there at this time frame for many of you guys. So I feel like you're either being pushed in a direction to do something, or you're just feeling disconnected because you're just processing other things and you're not connecting with this relationship. You're not living up to these expectations. And look where they are. They are in this 3 of Cups energy and an 8 of Pentacles energy, meaning I feel it as like they just want to have fun. They want to enjoy life. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to go see their friends. They want to go, you know, maybe go out to dinner, or go like talk to the, you know, go to the cousin's barbecue. They want to be out and about, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. They also seem like a person who is very nitpicky during this time frame, like somebody who has like standards that are a little too high. Like not only do they want to go out, but they want you to be like the star of the party as well. Meanwhile, you're all in this 8 of Swords energy. You're like all detached, all like up in your head, and they're like, oh, come on, Pisces, like why aren't you happy? Like, come on, you're making me look bad. You know, like that, like you making me look bad could be a phrase that's definitely coming up for many of you in partnerships, especially this weekend. Like, oh, you're not dressed good enough for me this weekend. Like, you didn't try for me. Like, you're not doing what I want you to do. So for some of you, you might be hearing these things, and that's where you feel like you're feeling pressured. You're feeling like you don't want to deal with it. Like you don't even want to deal with this person because you're like not vibing at all. For many of you. For those of you who are said were like pressured into getting married, that's a real thing here. Like I see it clearly for many of you. It's this person is trying to push you towards a commitment, and you're just not there yet. Or they also, as I said, like high standards are real. They might be pushing you to be the person that you're not. Simple as that. They might be pushing you to be the person that you are just not. And it's making you want to disconnect and run away and do something. I don't know. Weird vibes. Definitely weird vibes. Let's see what the universe wants you to know, my friend. This is only the weekend energy, you know. You know better your relationship than anybody. It all comes and goes. Energies come and go. How you feel today is not how you're going to be feeling tomorrow, which is the good thing about the universe. It all changes. It all changes. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got a Temperance card. We got a Strength card. We got a King of Wands. Holy bananas, my friend. Holy bananas. So the universe wants you to be a little patient. Like, try to, instead of just withdrawing, try to just chill out. Try to let things be, and try not to be overly controlling over the situations. You know, you gotta relinquish that fear that might be within you. So if your partner is telling you that you're not good enough in some type of way, like if they're being too nitpicky over things, why are you tolerating? Relinquish that fear. Why are you tolerating if you're not happy? Why are you letting somebody speak down to you if you're not happy? You know, like, think about it, process it. Why are you allowing this to somebody? If somebody's pushing you to get married, to move in, to have a kid, or whatever else, why? Like, why are you just not saying no? Like, you know? Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. See where you want to be. See where you want to go with this person. And give it time. If you want to be together with this person, if you want to kind of like build something with this person, you have a potential to overcome whatever challenges within yourself. But you gotta reflect, like, what is it that makes you fearful of commitment, and what is it that makes you accepting of somebody else's what is it called, like somebody else pointing out some kind of shortcomings, which are not even shortcomings at all. Be patient with yourself. Definitely be patient with yourself. That's the biggest message here. It's not about them in the end of the day. It's about you. Somebody told me that I'm a little too mean by saying this over and over again, but I truly believe in this. Like, you are responsible for your own. You are responsible for this. You're responsible for this happiness right here. So be patient with yourself. Try to figure out, why is it that you are feeling trapped? Why is it that you're feeling detached during this time frame? Relinquish any kind of fear that you have here, and keep on looking at this big picture, and give yourself grace, give yourself patience, because you deserve it, my dear Pisces. You deserve it. You know what you want, my friend. This weekend might be a little tough for you energetically, but I hope this reading helped you in some way to clarify some things for you, to know what to anticipate. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And also, if you would like a personalized reading, you can always contact me via the website informedbytarot.com. I got super serious all of a sudden. I hope your weekend is not this serious, my friend. I hope you get to enjoy your weekend, and I hope you get to clarify things within your own self. I love you, my dear Pisces. Have a great weekend. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the week of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see where you are energetically this weekend. Whoa, that is just like flipped and flung and flew out of the deck. Craziness. Okay, where is the person that you're connecting with energetically? Let's see. What card wanted to fly out so bad? 9 of Cups and King of Cups. My friend. So, you know, it's really kind of interesting. This 9 of Cups and a King of Cups combo makes me just feel like you are done with everything and everyone around you, and you are ready to love. You're ready to be happy. You're ready to kind of make amends with people around you, the universe around you. And actually, for some of you, you don't even care if the people around you are coming along with you onto this beautiful ride of emotional stability, of this realization of desires, of this kind of like calm and easy journey. You are at this point in your life, for many of you guys, where you just don't even care what the others think, or what they want, or whatever. Like, to you, they're just whatever. Right now, it's all about you. It's all about having the glass of wine by yourself and having a blast. And I love it. So I see some of you are kind of detaching a little bit from your relationship. If you are in a relationship, you're kind of like stepping away slightly because you're realizing that you need to kind of find that joy within yourself before you can find that joy within the relationship. And I love this energy because it's such healing, beautiful energy that's going to bring you stability and balance eventually, because I feel there's been a lot of imbalance in the past, imbalance in the very recent past, where you are not feeling like you were getting enough, and you're finally coming into this own self where you're realizing that you got to give yourself enough. Like, you got to do you before you do anybody else, if that makes sense. Let's see where they are. Ooh, they're feeling it. They're in the Magician and the Eight of Swords energy. I see how, from some of you, this person has not been giving you enough for sure, because they are in this energy of imprisonment. Like, they're hoping for things. They want things to change. They're manifesting it. They're like, I wish upon a star that like Aries and my relationship gets better. Like, I wish this changes. I wish that changes. But they're not doing anything about it. You know? They're just not doing anything about it. Like, they want things to be well. They want things to work out. They want things to be calm and conducive to like your life and whatever else, but they're not doing anything about it. They're like caught up in their head. They're hoping, yet they're not doing anything for whatever reason. And you might see it this weekend, and that's why I said before, like, that's why some of you are just willing to detach from the situation and be like, you know what, whatever, like, you do you, let me do me, like, let me enjoy life, because I'm here this round, you know, like, I don't know how much I have left on this planet Earth. Let me enjoy what this earth has to offer. Let me enjoy my friends. Let me enjoy my, you know, my colleagues. Let me enjoy my hobbies. Let me enjoy my walks, my gym, whatever it is. Like, let me enjoy my book, for God's sake. I love the fact that you're kind of realizing that you need to take care of yourself before anybody else. Love it, love it, love it. And loving yourself is always gonna make the relationship better once you want it to be better. Like, once you matched up energetically with this person. So I don't know, definitely in two different energies, but I love where your energy is, and I'm rooting for you, my friend Aries. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Cool energies. 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So my friend, it's great that you're reverting into yourself. You know, sometimes you got to detach, you got to walk away, you got to make yourself disillusioned. And by walking away, by detaching yourself from a situation, you can be more rational and more clear-headed when you're analyzing the situation. When you're happy in yourself and you see this misery right here, you can kind of look at it from a very different perspective. You can look at it from perspective of pity, as in like being almost pitiful towards this person. Like, damn, you know, like they can't even like enjoy, they can't even have a little bit of fun. Like, they can't chill out. Like, they can't, whatever. Like, you can also be more compassionate as well, because you might understand that, like, wait a second, this person is going through something. Like, they're going through something and it's really heavy on them, And so you might be like, look at them from a different perspective. Instead of like, oh man, they're not giving me enough, you might look at them like, oh damn, like poor them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, pity is not like a good thing. Nobody wants to be pitied, at least nobody I know. But like, pity is not like, I don't mean it like poor you, but you might actually find compassion, and you might look at them differently, and you might actually want to extend your hand and be like, listen, you know, listen, partner, I see that you're struggling. Let's talk it out. Let's see where you're going with this, or whatever else. Definitely, I see some hard work that you are willing to put into this relationship. And for many of you, I see like, once you're going to realize that your happiness does not lay in your partnership in any way, it's all within yourself, you might be willing to put some work into this relationship by changing your perspective through this different attitude and through this, you know, different way of understanding the dynamic of the relationship. And you you have an option, you know, you have choices, you have options, you have an ability to make discernments, and the universe is letting you know the ball is in your court. Is that the same? In your hands? Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at myself because I never know what the heck I'm saying. I'm just saying what's coming out because that's what the universe wants me to say. Whether it makes sense or not, I don't know. But jokes aside, being silly aside, you definitely have choices. And you could choose how you look at this relationship. You can choose how you look at this person. You can choose what you want out of this relationship, my friend. I love this power that lays within you right now. I also love this healing that you're going through. It's pretty incredible. When you love yourself, it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they do. Because you're good. You're absolutely good. Hope this reading helped, my friend. If you would like an individualized reading, do visit my website, informedbytarot.com. And also like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see where we are. I already have one card out for you. We already have 4 of Wands out. They jumped out. They wanted to be out. We got a Hermit here for you. Okay, these are the cards that indicate the energy of the person you're connecting with. So you're being represented by the 4 of Wands and the Hermit card. It tells me that you are on this search for truth on your path in life. And because the 4 of Wands cards in here is telling me that you're trying to figure out your home situation. You're trying to figure out, what is it that you want? Do you want a family? Do you want to be with somebody? Do you want to commit to somebody? You're going to really spend the weekend searching that within yourself. This introspection is going to be incredibly important because for some of you guys, you've been pressured by your family, by your friends, by the society to have a relationship that looks a certain way. For others of you, you might feel like you've been in a family situation, in a relationship, in a marriage that's not really going according to your plan. It's not going the way you want it to be. It's not how you envisioned it. And now you're finally realizing, like, wait a second, I gotta reevaluate this, whatever's in front of me. Does it work for me? Is this good enough? Is this what I want? Is this what I expected? Obviously, it's never the way we want it to be. It's never the way we expect it to be. It's the way the universe gives it to us. However, we are our own beings. We can choose to stay. We can choose to go. We can choose to learn from the relationship. We can choose to not learn from the relationship. So you're going to be in this contemplative stage figuring out, Where are you? If you're with somebody, is this working for me? If you're with nobody, what kind of a relationship I want? Did the relationship I had in the recent past was representative of what I desire? Is the relationship that I have now is a representation of what I desire? Big questions, really big life fundamental questions for many of you guys. You know, and your inner guidance, your inner fire, your inner truth will come out once you're gonna start asking yourself these questions. Frequently, we do not stop long enough to really look around ourselves, to really see where we are, to really see what kind of relationships we are in, like what are we tied into, who are we tied in with in these situations. So I'm glad that you're going to have space and the universe is going to push you to have these thoughts, even though those thoughts are not always pleasant. They're definitely the thoughts that help us grow. Oh, look at this. So they're being represented by the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And I see, so some of you who are in relationships, you might realize that this person is a little deceiving. They might not be fully honest. You might have called them on some lies. They may be standing in their own way, but the things that they say, but the things that they promise, they could have promised you the world and giving you nothing. They could have promised they were going to be there for you on Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, and they never came through. They may have promised that they were going to give you the life that you need, the love that you need, and they just never came through. On the surface, this person might appear like somebody who is diligent, who is persevering, somebody who is working very hard, like hardworking individual. Like on paper, they can look really, really good. But it's somebody, for many of you, who has not been honest with you in some type of way. And that's why it's causing you to rethink either your current situation or kind of like analyze relationships in general to help, trying to help you figure out, like, what is it that you want out of these relationships. Yeah, their actions are definitely pushing you to think and analyze what is it that you want, where are you going. And unfortunately, as I said, for many of you, it is deception of some kind. Could be deception as it pertains to money. Could be deception as it pertains to other relationships. And it could just be dishonesty on little things, Like, I promise I will always take the garbage out before I go to sleep, and that garbage never gets taken out. I'll wash the dishes never get washed. I'll buy whatever at the supermarket, nothing gets bought. I'll pay the bills don't get paid. Like, those kind of things. It could be as little or as big as they come. So, but this person is definitely standing in their own way by saying too much and not following through on it. So some of them might have even promised to, to marry you, to give you a commitment. And then they never really did. Like they engaged to you 10 years ago and they still don't want to get married, even though you're trying to get married. So these 3 cards just flipped. 4 cards. 5 cards. Ooh. So this is what the universe wants you to know. They all fell out. Therefore, you need to know. So we got a Page of Swords, we got the 2 of Wands, we got the 3 of Pentacles, we got the Star card, and we got the Queen of Swords. So I like the progression of these cards because they start with the Page, they finish with the Queen. They just fell out. I didn't put them in any type of order. They just fell this way, telling me, my friend, that either which way, this opportunity this weekend will allow you to progress. It's going to allow you to kind of like start this new cycle and progress into the Queen energy from the Page energy. So it's important for you to remember that you gotta continue defending your own belief system. You know what's right, my friend, especially if this person is dishonest to you. You know what is right. Continue defending your belief system. If they're screwing you over and gaslighting you, trying to call you crazy, it's on them. It has nothing to do with you. And you already made a choice. The Two of Wands is here telling me that you made a choice. You know which way you want to go. If this is a relationship, you know whether you want to stay, whether you want to go. You also know what you want out of other relationships. If like you're just reflecting on relationships, you know you made that decision. You know, if you're still not clear how to proceed, if you're really sad, if you're recently separated from somebody and you're really sad, you can seek counsel, you know, like it's okay. It's not something to frown upon. Seeking counsel from your friends, seeking counsel from professional individuals is not something to frown upon. Sometimes we need that additional help in life to help us progress and help us grow, and also helps us sort out things, especially when people gaslighting us. We need to be able to pinpoint it, and we need to have a team of our own people who will help us be rational about a situation. If this person is saying, no, the sky is totally green, and you know for a fact it's not, but they keep on trying to convince you that no, it's green, it's not whatever you think it is. It's good to have that professional help, because they will help you realize that, you know what, you're right, the sky is not green. This person's just being crazy, trying to make you crazy. And I like how the Star card is here. It's, you know, the universe wants you to stay hopeful. You know, the universe doesn't want you to get jaded, because getting jaded is not really going to solve anything. It's not going to fix this situation. It's not going to make you grow as a person. It's not going to make you any happier. Stay hopeful. There's the person out there for you. This person may come around and change, and their energy might clear out. This is just the weekend energy. This could be something little. It could come, it could go, you know. You never know. Stay hopeful. Stay positive. The universe is with you, my friend. The universe is here for you. And there's a whole chance of growing into this Queen energy, where you are going to be the person who is going to be looked up to, and just clear-mindedness, you know, like clear-minded individual. Like that's the Queen of Swords card. Like you're gonna come into this clear-minded situation. So what, especially with like the help of your friends, especially with hoping for, you know, the better outcome, you'll definitely come into that clear-minded space. You're already on this journey of introspection and trying to figure it out. I love the energy of growth here. I hate the energy of feeling betrayed by somebody who's close to you, but you're going to persevere. You're going to get through it. The universe is so on your side. It's not even funny. And your friends are definitely there for you. And you made your choice already, my friend. So this is not new. You know exactly which way to go and what to do. I hope this reading helped you. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. Also, if you want an individualized reading, you can always visit my website, informedbytarot.com. And have a super great weekend, my friend. I'll see you soon. Hello, my dear Gemini. This is your weekend love check-in for October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see, where are you currently energetically? Gargle, gargle. My stomach is gargling. Okay, the cards want me to stop and they want to come out, all of them at once. So this is going to be the cards that are representing your current energy. And this is the energy of the person that you're connecting with. Oh my God, my cards are everywhere. Could be a really hectic weekend. Ooh. So look at this, my dear friend. You got the Hermit energy and a Seven of Swords energy, telling me that you are thinking a lot about a lot. You're thinking about your life. You're thinking about where you are in life. You're thinking about what choices you have in life, which way you should be going, what is it that you should be doing. You're searching for some kind of inner guidance and inner truth, and you're not sure about some things right now. You're kind of like on this unsure energy where you're like almost tricking your own self to believe things are a certain way, even though you truly believe that they're not. Does it make sense? So as this pertains to the relationships, you could either glorify your partner, put him up on a pedestal, think that you have this wonderful relationship where it might not be all that it seems, but you also might be thinking that your relationship sucks and your relationship is not giving you enough and the relationship is not all that wonderful. And meanwhile, it's really a solid relationship. So there's like this mind trickery happening in your own head right now. So you're trying to sort it out. You're trying to figure out. You're trying to gain this clarity, but it's not here yet. And I don't know if you're going to get it this weekend. It's going to come sooner or later, but I don't know if it's going to come this weekend. Let's see, where are they? Ooh. So look at them. They're in a Nine of Wands and a Four of Wands energy, telling me that they could be a homebody kind of individual, somebody who likes to stay home a lot, somebody who concentrates on their home, somebody who likes to do everything for the home. Some people are just like that. They either like to host events in their house, like instead of going out somewhere. They rather cook dinner for their friends instead of like going out and eating at a restaurant. Maybe they just like to, I don't know, like do little projects around the house, just be at home, have pets that they like. Or like for some people, like it could be kids. You could be connecting with the person who has kids with you, kids with somebody else. And they're just kind of like a whole body. Yeah. And they're kind of like caught up in their own head right now. And it feels like they are in this weird state as well, like different from yours, but like also kind of weird, where like they're working towards something. They're working towards something to make their family more stable, family more secure. If they're your husband, wife, they're working like to make sure that the whole family has enough, has whatever the family needs, has like all the things that, make a happy family, like the bills paid, maybe a vacation, like whatever it is. They're working towards it, but they're kind of standing in their own way almost. And that might make you feel tricked. It might make you feel disconnected from this relationship because yes, this person is all about home, all about family, all about like this togetherness and whatnot. But then they're also not fully emotionally there at the same time. Does it make sense? Does it sound familiar? Because they are too preoccupied with work. They're too preoccupied with doing things to make the family situation better. You know what I mean? They might not be romantic enough. They might not be talking enough. They might not be giving enough in other areas of your life. And therefore, it makes you feel this type of way. Like get into this energy of trying to figure out what is truly here. What do I have here? Do I have the happy family card? Because the Four of Wands is the happy family. It's like that card of 1111. I have 4 cards came out. Okay. Let's do forward. So I don't know how they flipped. But this is how they came out. So this is what the universe wants you to know. So you got a King of Swords, you got a Four of Pentacles, you got a Five of Swords, and you got a Justice card. So, this is tricky. For some of you guys, this relationship is over. For some of you guys, you know this relationship is over, but you just can't accept it yet as something that's over. Because there's still like some give and take. Like even though you're sitting here and contemplating whether you're giving too much into this relationship and you're trying to kind of conserve this energy and not give enough anymore, like this energy of withdrawal and going into yourself is definitely here. But I also think that some of you are just being a little too like almost a little cruel in this situation. You know, so for some of you, you just might be a little cruel in the situation because this person is really working hard to sustain this family in a financial matter, and you're just not seeing it because you're not getting anything else back. You got this Four of Pentacles, like, where is my hugs, kisses, whatever, and you might be a little too cruel about it. For others of you, you might actually see it clearly for what it is. And you might realize that, you know what, I don't care how much this person's giving me. I don't care what they have. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm not having what I need. You know, like I just don't have what I need. There could be some arguments that could happen here, for sure. There could be some kind of even like provoking certain arguments for the sake of just having arguments. There also could be some lies and deceit within this relationship. We got a Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords in the same reading that came up, telling me that there could be lies on either side. There could be lies that you have and you're not telling the truth, or it could be them. I don't know. I don't know. However, the universe wants you to remind you that the balance will always be achieved. Like that's the kind of the goal of the universe. In the end of the day, cause and effect takes over everything. What you put in, you will get out. If you are being the deceiving person, fix it. Fix it right now. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to the people around you. It's not going to help you. You know? Come from the honest heart, come from the honest place, and the universe will give you what you need. If you're not happy about the situation, speak up. Don't hold it inside yourself, but also don't start arguments to make yourself look better, if that makes some kind of sense. Confusing energy, really kind of conflicting energy as well. My dear Gemini, I see a lot happening. Definitely see the disconnect between you and this person. But I also feel like don't act on it, like sleep on it. Because sometimes feelings, emotions come and they go just as fast as they come. So just don't act on it, recognize it. And stay true to yourself and stay true to the people around you. Hope this reading helped you, my friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And to get a personalized reading, visit the website informedbytarot.com. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Cancer. This is your energetic love weekend check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see, where are you energetically during this time frame? Where's the person that you're connecting with energetically during this weekend? Let's see where we are. Ooh, we got 8 of Wands and we got 5 of Swords. Something is really making you want to engage in discussions, like really quick discussions. And at some point, it will almost feel like you're just so fed up, you're so overwhelmed, so done with whatever's been going on in your life, that you're finally finding this voice, finding this need to speak up, or at least you're gonna want to speak up super, super, super a lot. Like this 5 of Swords energy is just like this almost uncontrolled overwhelming emotion where you have to release something that's on your mind at any cost, essentially, regardless whether it's going to cause turbulence in your relationship or whether it's going to like really drift you apart from your partner. Something's going to be on your mind and something's going to make you want to like really speak up and pour your heart out in front of somebody. It could be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. It all depends on your specific situation and your specific relationship. Obviously, you've been like totally in love with somebody and you've been dating them for a while, and you know, like you see that this relationship is meaningful to you, you will want to say it. Like you will want to speak up and you will want to tell them, oh my God, I love you, I care for you, you're wonderful, like you're a great person. Whether it's going to lead to something else or whether it's going to lead to a rift, oh, we don't know. Nobody knows. However, you're going to have a really strong desire to speak up and share these emotions, share these feelings with the person. Also, if you've been in a relationship and you feel like you've been treated unfairly, it's kind of like similar sentiment where you're going to want to speak up. You're going to want to say something about it. You're not going to keep your mouth shut anymore. You will want to say something. And for many of you, you are going to be saying it and you're not even going to care whether it's going to cause a conflict or not. Let's see what this person is. Oh, they're in an Ace of Wands and a Hermit energy. Interesting energy. Like, I like this energy overall. However, they may be a little bit too much in the space of introspection, meaning like they're too caught up in their own thoughts, they're too caught up in their own like figuring out their own truth, their own past, their own desires. And maybe that's why for some of you, you might feel like the disconnect is there, therefore you gotta speak up and tell them what you need, like what is it that you're not getting. For others of you, you might just feel like maybe they're not acting fast enough or they're not acting with too much vigor towards you because they are disconnected. I mean, the Hermit energy is definitely here. So whatever you're feeling is real. It's there. And of course, sometimes it is annoying when you're feeling, when you feel like you want the other person to connect with you. And meanwhile, they're like too up in their own head. It could cause a little turbulence within you, and I feel for many of you that's what causes that, like the Eight of Wands energy, like desire to get something done, and then Five of Swords energy at essentially any cost, like get it done, like get some kind of clarity going. Let's see what the universe wants you to know for this weekend. Two of Cups, Page of Swords, and a Queen of Swords. Great energy overall. I really like it a lot for you, my dear Cancer, because this energy is going to give you an opportunity to speak your truth. And the only way you can make partnerships stronger and really kind of sort through like a good partner versus a bad partner, somebody who's a match versus somebody who's not a match, is when you speak. Like when you speak up and you tell them exactly what you need. But also before that, you really need to know what is it that you truly know first. And like this whole idea of having the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, like in this specific order, tells me that you have been figuring out, you have been working on yourself, you have been like in your own hermit energy trying to find out what is it that Cancer wants, what is it that makes Cancer happy, like which way do you want to go. And you're finally there, like you finally like figured it out for yourself, or at least a lot of you have, and now you want to progress in that direction. And that's why you don't want to wait and you don't want to hold back. And what the universe is telling me is that for those relationships that are true relationships, true connections, true partnerships, when you speak up, when you say whatever's on your mind, when you share with them your thoughts and your ideas, the right ones will stay around. The right ones will go and progress. The right ones will become what you want them to become, or at least move in that direction. Those people who are not meeting your criteria, who are not meeting what you need, will fall off, unfortunately, or actually fortunately, because like, why carry, baggage in your life? Like, why have people in your life who are not giving you what you need? You know what I mean? So good weekend for realizing where you are, and I really love this confident, strong energy for speaking up. And this energy is really important, and I absolutely love it for you, my dear Cancer. I hope this reading helped. Please like the video and click subscribe. And if you want an individualized reading, you can always visit my website, informedbytarot.com. Have a great weekend, my friend, and I will see you soon. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your love weekend check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see where you currently are energetically and with the person you're connecting with currently energetically. Let's see. So this is for you. This is the person who's connecting with my Leo. Okay. Let's see what the cards have. Ooh, cool energy, my dear Leo. You have the King of Swords and the Two of Swords energy around you. You made some kind of a decision in the recent past. You've been contemplating something for quite some time, and you made some kind of a decision. And now you are still kind of on the fence. You're still not sure whether you should go ahead with your decision or if you kind of rethink it. But for many of you, whatever decision you made in regards to this partnership is like, you know exactly what you want. You know the truth that's true to you, and you know which way you want to go. And what the universe wants you to know is that even though you're feeling like maybe your intentions are a little cruel, and maybe you were just like a little too cold, or like if you're trying to break up with somebody or walk away from a situation, you might feel like maybe that's like you don't want to be that person like who breaks somebody's heart. However, the universe is telling you that you already made this decision, and if that's the right decision for you. For others of you, it's actually the opposite, like literally like the whole other opposite. You have been thinking logically about a situation, about a relationship, and you made the decision to make something bigger out of this relationship, as in like move to the next step. And you contemplated this a lot. Those of you who are in that situation, this was not just kind of like, oh, okay, let's do it type of thought process. You really contemplated, you really thought about it, you really put a lot of energy into making that decision. You put your emotions to the side, and you really looked at all the logical aspects. Are they a good match for me? Are they like financially responsible individual? Are they somebody who seems honest and loyal? Are they somebody who seem like a good person to have around my kids? For those of you who have kids, like you really evaluated the situation very, very deeply. However, regardless of your situation, you made some type of a decision, and you're gonna stick with it, even though you're feeling a little hesitant to move forward. So for those of you, as I was saying, who quote unquote found your partner, and you kind of rationally and logically decided why this person is good for you, you still might be a little hesitant in the act, just because you might like doubt yourself a little bit, but you made the decision. Look at them. They are in an interesting energy of Knight of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords, telling me that, there's a... While you are contemplating this relationship situation, they're like all caught up in their own head about a whole bunch of things. They have some kind of fear and anxiety that's overwhelming them in their life. So for some of you, it could be, It could be related to this relationship or it could not be related to the relationship, but they're going through some kind of collapse in their life. Whether you've taken too long of a time to propose to this person, to offer moving in together, or offer them something bigger out of the relationship, and that could be causing them a lot of anxiety and stress and really kind of making them feel, you know, like defeated and like just totally distressed. Or this could be like if they know that you're walking away from them, like you are walking away from the situation, they could also feel like really, scared. Like they might feel the failure of the relationship on their shoulders, and that's why they're feeling this way. There are somebody who's very patient though, and somebody who's a hard worker. For many of you, like this is not just like somebody who's like likes to have fun all the time for many of you, or somebody who is like just spends money all over the place. For most of you guys, this is somebody who's a very like responsible and a very patient person. So they may have this fear or anxiety over the relationship, or they might not even have this anxiety. They might not even have this fear directed towards a relationship. This could be something completely separate, something else that they're going through. And maybe that's making you hesitant too, because you're kind of picking up on that energy, that unsure energy. So like you just don't know like where they are right now. And that's making you kind of hesitate, even though you made a choice. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Just so interesting, like this disconnect of energies is insane. Let's see what we have here. We have a Page of Swords, we have an Ace of Swords, and that we have a Six of Cups. How great. So the universe wants you to know that Page of Swords is here. That new cycle is definitely available to you, my dear Leo. Page of Swords is indicative of a new beginning. Like the whole idea of pages, they're the learners. They're the learners in our tarot deck. So it's okay feeling unsure and it's okay feeling confused. However, for many of you, you have a big opportunity for a whole new beginning. So don't be afraid to take that step forward, because as I said like 25 times, you already made that decision. Go forward, and once you're going to take that step forward, not only are you going to start a new cycle in your life, you're also going to have some kind of clarity in your life. It's going to bring you a breakthrough. Like it's going to put you in a very different mindset and a very different feel set, if that makes some kind of sense to you. I hope that it does. So make sure your past is not controlling you. Like the Six of Cups is here. So even though you have such a great opportunity for this progression in your life, for this new beginning, for this clarifying event, also make sure the past is not really hindering your progress. So think about like, why is it that you're hesitant about something? Why is it that you're too scared to move forward? Is it something that happened in the past? Is it something that happened in the past with this person? Is it something that just happened to you in the past in relationships, and now you are not too sure which way to act because you made a mistake before? Well, the universe is telling you, let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to let in something new into your life. A new energy is available to you. You gotta let it in, and in order to let it in, you gotta step into the direction that you've already chosen and let the universe work its magic. I like the energy a lot for you, my dear Leo. Yes, there's a certain disconnect as it comes to the energies within your relationship, but it seems like everyone is having this issue this upcoming weekend. However, you also have such a big opportunity to move forward in your life and to start a whole brand new cycle. Hope this reading helped, my dear Leo. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And if you want an individualized reading, do visit informedbytarot.com to book a session with me. Have a great weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Virgo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see. What energies surround my Virgo during this time frame? A person that Virgo's connecting with. And let's flip them over. Ooh, you're in a cool energy, my dear Virgo. You're in this Two of Pentacles and a Judgment energy. Even though it might feel a little overwhelming to you, just because like this Two of Pentacles energy always brings in like a whole bunch of like juggling. Like you have so much going on, you have this going on, you have that going on. You gotta kind of do a whole bunch of chores. You're probably meeting people. You are, I don't know, just like checking things off your list. There's like so much going on this weekend for you that it almost feels overwhelming, but somehow you are going to balance it all out and get through it. And I like that the Judgment here is here because even though you'll be so busy, so crazy busy this weekend, still the universe will give you an opportunity to kind of reflect on your life and rekindle certain things in your life. So this is a great energy for rekindling relationships. Like I really like it a lot. So maybe you and your partner are gonna go out to a party, to an event. You guys might go to a park, like a movie in the park or whatever. Go to like a wine tasting class, go see your friends somewhere, go on a little trip. It's just gonna feel like there's a lot going on, but at the same time you're gonna be able to reconnect with the person who's closest to you. For others of you, you might be kind of getting over a relationship. So this being busy, being around your friends, doing things, doing hobbies, activities, also might remind you that things that you like doing the most. And it's gonna remind you that like, wait a second, that person, like I don't even miss that person because I have all of this going on in my life. So I kind of like it a lot because this fast pace will either help you get over a situation or help you rekindle your situation. What I will say though, do not decline opportunities to participate in events, activities, or being around people. You know, like if you're sitting at home on the couch, the world is not going to come to you. You kind of like have to see an open door and walk through it in order for something to change or something to happen. So what the universe is telling you here, you will have opportunities to be a busybody, but you also have to make sure that you are participating in these opportunities. Let's see what the person they're connecting with at right now. They are in a Six of Pentacles and a Knight of Pentacles energy, which is an interesting energy as well because they're kind of like, it seems like they've been working a lot for many of you. This person's been so preoccupied with work, preoccupied with building something, just like working a lot on something, whether it's like their hobby or, as I said, their job. They've just been like way too preoccupied with getting certain things done, specifically as it affects their income as well. So I said hobbies before. For some, yes, but for many I see this as a job thing. Like they've been working a lot, and which is, you know, totally makes sense. If you guys have an opportunity to go somewhere for the first time in a while, it's gonna rekindle that relationship, give you an opportunity to reignite that relationship that's been neglected, you know, due to their being busy or like whatever life circumstances or whatever else. So even though you've been disconnected in this recent past, I see for many of you, you're gonna be reconnected with this person. For others of you, I'm not gonna lie, For others of you, I see that, like for those of you who have separated, I see that this person that you energetically connecting with have been really neglectful towards you in regards to their resources. So they were not going out with you, they were not giving you gifts, they were not giving you compliments, they were just not giving you enough to sustain this relationship, and that's where you walked away. And finally, you will see why it is so much better that you are not with this person anymore during this weekend. Or for those of you who are rekindling your relationship, you will see why, you know, you're still with this person, and you're going to remember all the beautiful things that you share. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, and Four of Cups. We got 2 fours here, telling me that stability is coming. You know, there is stability in your life, whether it's within you or whether it's within your relationship. Everyone is different, so your situation is going to be unique to you. However, there is stability in your life, my dear Virgo. Whatever it is, it could be in your children, it could be in your friends, it could be in your family, it could be in your partner, it could be in your work situation. You have a sense of stability. For many of you guys, you have a strong union, so this is a marriage situation for many of you. Definitely. For others of you, you could be, if you're dating and you're like out there, you might be meeting all these people and thinking like, okay, so I have all of this to offer and I have all of this going on, and here they are being stingy with their energy. So that's a thing as well for some of you. For those of you who are, you know, recently walked away from a relationship, you might have these thoughts pop up here and there like, oh man, like now I'm single, even though my life is wonderful and I have all these things going on, but I wish I had this person. So you might have those feelings like of, you know, apathy and, you know, like just disconnectedness come up here and there, but don't let it get you in the way, because this weekend is going to be jam-packed for many of you. It's definitely going to bring you a lot of activity. You're going to meet active person. And I'm also going to give you an opportunity to be a little bit more assertive. And the universe wants you to be more assertive when it comes to your personal relationships. If you feel like somebody is not good with you and their energy, their resources, their like whatever, you just don't feel like they're trying enough for you, don't keep that person around. They're not like, they don't have any worth to you in a long term. Even though you're kind of in a disconnected place, I really like this reading for many of you, especially for those who are in a marriage situation and are going to do stuff with their significant other to rekindle this relationship this weekend. It's going to be very fruitful. For others of you who just got out of a relationship, I really do feel like it's going to be a healing weekend if you let it be. So good weekend for you, my dear Virgo. Really is. I hope this reading helped you. Please like the video and click subscribe. And if you do want an individualized reading, please visit my website informedbytarot.com, where you can book your personalized session. Have a great weekend, my dear Virgo, and I'll see you soon. Hello, my dear Libra. Welcome. This is your weekend love checking for October 22nd through October 23rd. Why did I just have everything fall on the floor? Let's see, my dear Libra. I'm sensing a little bit of chaotic energy here. Let's see what the cards have to say. Your energy. This is the card that just kind of fell out. Energy of the person that you're connecting with. Haha. King of Wands and Queen of Cups. Didn't I say that you have a little bit of a crazy energy going on right now? A little hectic. So you have this King of Wands energy going on with the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful energy. If you are in a relationship, you are definitely a great match. You have a king here, you have a queen here. So, and You are definitely fired up, my friend. You're fired up and you are surrounded by action this upcoming weekend. For many of you, it is going to be like a really kind of pleasant, loving situation, very passionate love situation that's going to happen to you this weekend, or at least maybe some of you desire that, like very strongly desire to have some love and romance happening in your life this upcoming weekend. You are going to be able to also see a big picture. You're not looking for some kind of a one-night stand. You're not looking, obviously, I'm not talking for all of you guys. There's millions of Libras out there. For many of you, the ones that I'm connecting with, you're definitely looking for somebody that you can share your life with, like nurture a relationship, like see it grow, see it progress, you know, like build something with a person. You're not looking for like just like here now, you know, gone tomorrow type of situation. Really like this energy, really fiery, really fast, really passionate, also sexual energy for many of you. And look at the person you're connecting with. Ooh, they're also in a great kind of energy. Ace of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles. You know, they're seeking this domestic happiness. So whoever you're connecting with, they also want to have a domestic, happy life situation. They want to have a nice home. They want to have a nice family. They want to have, you know, like the baby doggies, like little puppies running around. Like they want to have that. They want to share that with you for sure. So if this is a brand new relationship, then you definitely have potential in this person. Or if this is something that's been already established, then it's just another reassurance that the person you're connecting with underneath it all energetically really truly wants to connect with you and continue building this happy family situation, happy home situation. And this person is also willing to work very hard on making sure that this relationship is fruitful. It's not in the cards, but I feel like for some of you guys, you might not feel it, like this person has all of this to offer to you in this relationship. But whoever you're connecting with, they're definitely seeking that in their lives. They're seeking stability in their home life. They're seeking, and just, you know, like a calm, happy, peaceful situation. And as I said, they are working on it, whether with you or without you. I don't know. All of you guys are different. Let's see what the universe wants you to know for this weekend. Now I'm sighing. Okay, these two came out. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and Page of Swords. Okay, so definitely see it. So the universe wants you to know that foundationally you have a lot that you can gain from this relationship. There's definitely, especially on paper, this relationship looks really beautiful. This relationship looks really great, but there's some kind of a disconnect there, and you might feel it this weekend. Like maybe even though both of you are kind of seeking for that long-term partner, both of you want to have that long-term partner. I'm not sure if you've seen the bottom cards here. There's some kind of a little disconnect. It's like maybe you just want to have like a passionate, you know, sexual long-term relationship with somebody. Meanwhile, they want to have they just want to have kids, and they want to just share, as I keep on I keep on getting the home situation. They just want like a stable home situation. So there might be disconnect in that desire, and therefore there's a little bit of anxiety around this relationship. And you might not be getting that romantic experience that you're wishing for. Meanwhile, they're still putting in the relationship and giving you a lot in their own way. But there's something amiss here. I don't know what it is, and you might be able to figure it out this weekend when you're going to try to do something with this person, and they might just tell you, oh, I want to do it this way, or I want to do it like that. You might have some clarity that comes to light to you over this weekend. I do feel like that, yes, whatever this disconnect is, it's gonna come out. And it could be caused by some kind of trauma, like past trauma, some kind of past experiences that were like cruel or not really great. They may have gone through some experiences in their lives that made them insecure in certain ways, or just I don't know, somebody has to heal something here. And there's definitely a need for a conversation to get you two on the same page. And it's almost like you want the same thing, but yet you're like in your own little bubbles, if that makes sense. You know? Interesting energy for you, my dear Libra. It's like, I'm trying to get something else out of this without like really going into clarification. It's just like such an interesting energy. You know, like once in a while you see that where there's two entities, two specific energies that desire connectiveness and desire commitment, yet they view commitment in their own ways. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe one of you wants a marriage and a family, the other one wants to just have a, you know, a partner to have fun with. I don't know. It's up to you to decide for this, my dear Libra. I hope this reading helped. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And if you do want an individualized reading, you can always find me at informedbytarot.com, where you can book a session with me. Love you, my dear Libra. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your love weekend check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see what we got here, my friend. Okay, the cards want me to stop. So let's see. This is the energy that you are represented by over this weekend. And this is the energy that the person you're connecting with is represented. Okay, let's see where you're at. Ooh, Hangman on a Page of Swords. You know, I really like this energy for you, my dear Scorpio. You are just like such an interesting sign where you always try to kind of change things around, letting go of the old, bringing in the new. And this weekend you're going to be letting go of your old perspective, letting go of like your old understandings of life, like what are relationships supposed to be like, what are relationships like mean to you, like what is it like to, like, you know, what are your rules as it comes to relationships. All of these things will come to mind, and you're going to be exploring a lot of ideas around the relationships. Like we're brought up with a certain idea of what a relationship is. Like for example, like your partner is supposed to be your best friend, your I don't even know, like this such, you know, nonsense. Like they're supposed to be doing everything with you, and they're supposed to be forever with you and there for you at every moment. But we all know it's not realistic. It's just almost impossible to be with somebody who has identical hobbies to you. It's impossible to just only converse with one individual in life. We need friends. We need people outside of our relationships to keep us happy. And it's almost like you're going to be realizing in this weekend that there's something in your life that is you are not getting done because your perspective on a relationship has been like so stuck in one old way, like an old thought process, that you need to, you know, just change your perception to let some kind of a new idea into your life in order for you to make your life a lot more full. You know, like maybe you will finally try to go to the gym by yourself without your significant other, and that's going to make you realize, wait a second, they don't need to be with me 24/7. Or if you are not in a relationship or like on the cusp, broken up or starting up a relationship, you might also realize that they don't need to be there 100%. They don't need to be a perfect mold of who you think your partner should be. You know, like everyone is a human being here. and everyone has flaws. So maybe you'll finally realize, you know what, it doesn't matter if they're like not 6'4" and have like a specific eye color, you know, like maybe you'll realize if they are a good person, somebody who is kind to you, somebody who is fun, somebody who can support you financially, they're going to be a good partner to you. Does it make sense? I hope so, because I'm rambling here. Really am. Very rambly kind of energy. And look at them. The person you're connecting with is in the Devil energy and the Queen of Swords energy. So they are in a kind of different vibe from you for sure, because they're trying to heal something. They're trying to let go of certain things. They're definitely not perfect. And I think for a lot of you, you're seeing that imperfection. So, and you're trying to figure out whether you can live with this imperfection, or if you're gonna just, you know, close that door and move on towards something else. Obviously, if this person is abusive and has like an addiction of some kind that's really hindering your life, you gotta keep on moving, right? Like if they're gambling away all the money and the rent is not paid, or if they're like a heavy drug user, you know, they need to seek help. It's not your responsibility to save them. In the end of the day, it's none of our responsibilities to save anybody. Everyone is responsible for themselves. So you might be seeing that, and that's where you're like in that hangman perspective, like where you're like trying to figure out, do I forgive this person? Do I accept them for what they are? Or has this crossed this boundary that I'm trying to establish here? Or is this too much for me to handle? This person can also be a little bit too cold, a little bit too cruel. So they're having their own issues, and they might not also be nice about it. If you're connecting to this, I'm really sorry, because this person sounds like a heavy person to deal with. It's almost like, you know, the religious teachings teach you like when somebody slaps you, you gotta give another cheek. I don't know the literal English translation, I can't remember. However, like that's the concept. But you know it's not right. You know you don't want to deal with it. But for many of you, like this person is not only slapping your cheeks, they're slapping your whole body, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. They're just draining, they're controlling. As I said, they could be addicted to something in life. Or, you know what, they could just be a negative Nelly. I'm sorry if your name is Nelly, I really am. But like they could just be like a negative individual who's like always nitpicking and constantly has all those negative things to say. And there's like nothing is good, nothing is positive, nothing is good enough for them. Just like bad vibes, bad energy. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. But I really love the fact that you are contemplating and you are really trying to search for your own truth, which is so important. You're trying to kind of look at the world not through the eyes of the teachings that have been told to us in fairy tales, but you're trying to look at this relationship and relationships in general from a very different perspective. Because, you know, like another thing that's always like, especially if you're religious, religion came up, you're always taught you stick with this person till death do us apart. Really? So you have an abusive individual who's gambling all the money away, or who is like saying nasty things to you. What, you're supposed to tolerate them? How old are you? How old are they? How long are you going to be together for? Another 30 years? Get the heck out of here. You know, and that could be also your thought process. Like, I can't handle this anymore. This is ridiculous. Like, they're pushing my boundary every day, all day, and I'm supposed to take it because that's the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to do. So that could be like a perspective change as well, for sure. And look where you are, my friend. So the universe wants you to know that whatever you are thinking in the right terms. And you're going to be successful in this situation. You're going to be successful in the relationships, in whichever way you're going to choose to proceed. Your friends and your family and your co-workers and like whatever your support system, your community can be of help. If you share, if you tell somebody what you're going through, obviously can, you know, like a trusted person, not just anybody, you will definitely be able to get a second opinion. You will be able to get help. To me, like seeing the devil here with the Queen of Swords, it just makes me feel like, holy, you know, bananas. Like, this person can be very abusive. For some of you, unfortunately, and I will say it, are in very abusive situations where it's not that easy just to walk away, especially if you have kids, especially if you share finances, especially if you only have a part-time job. It's really hard to do. And my heart goes out to you like a whole lot. But maybe you have a family person, like maybe your parents, aunt, sister, brother, whoever, who can help you, a cousin who can help you with a place to stay, who can help you with letting, you know, like to get you back on your feet, who can help you with finding the right divorce lawyer, or who even can help you with like counseling. So whoever these people are, they can help you process whatever is it that you're going through, and also help you get out of a situation that's not really positive here. And look at this, Knight of Pentacles is definitely on your side. With hard work and patience, you will get out of whatever situation. You know, but again, they are responsible for their actions as you're responsible for your actions. If somebody is too hurtful towards you, it doesn't mean that you have to take it. But you are responsible to keep yourself safe, your children safe, your situation safe. That's what the universe wants you to know, my dear Scorpio. Crazy energy for the weekend. Definitely a lot of realizations are awaiting you. And I hope this reading helped. If you, oh my God, I just got so mad for this energy. I'm just so mad at them. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Please like the video and click subscribe. And if you want an individualized reading, please visit my website, informedbytarot.com, to schedule one. Whew. Sorry, I'm like super mad on your behalf. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon, my friend. Hello, my Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your October weekend love check-in for the weekend of October 22nd through October 23rd. Let's see, where's my Sagittarius? Energetically. Okay. It's my Sag energetically. Oh, what is the person you're connecting with energetically? And let's see what we got here, my friend. So you are in an 8 of Pentacles and an 8 of Cups energy, which tells me that you are, you've been doing a lot, you've been working a lot, and you're ready to finish out some kind of a cycle. You're not there yet, but you're ready, whether it's to walk away from a relationship or to make a much stronger relationship out of a situation. I don't know. Everyone is different. Your situation is different. However, you are ready to finish some kind of chapter in your life and move on into something new, something better, something that works a lot better for you. You're not, it's kind of interesting energy here because you're kind of working within yourself to preserve your emotional sanity. You're walking away from conflict, you're walking away from bickering, you're walking away from anything that's making you unhappy during this time frame. So you're just either shutting your mouth and not saying anything, or you're just withdrawing physically, like as in walking out, going for walks, walking out of the house, like there's some kind of a disconnect that you're putting yourself into during this weekend. And it seems like, you've been working very hard at your relationship. However, you have like really high standards, and maybe this person is not meeting your standards, and that's why you feel like you kind of gotta withdraw a little bit and figure out what is real and what is not. So kind of, break down all of these disillusionments that you may have about this relationship or relationships in general. So, and your person that you're connecting with in the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands energy, I see why. I see why the 8 of Cups is here. Definitely see it. Because this 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands energy is making them making them very disconnected from you. It's creating a lot of unclarity because they are dealing with their own burdens. They're dealing with their own issues. They're very preoccupied with whatever is it that they're doing, and they're not giving enough to you. They haven't been giving you enough kindness, enough love, enough affection, enough attention even though it might not be intentional. Maybe this is like work things that they're dealing with. Maybe it's like whatever their own mental situations they're dealing with. However, they have been disconnected from you because they're putting their energy into something else that they've been working on for quite some time as well. And I do see that they might be picking up like little arguments and like bickering with you over nonsense, or at least you see them bickering over some things, or like trying to argue certain things, or like asserting themselves, where like you feel like you're doing enough because you're putting enough into this relationship, you're working hard here. I don't know, definitely disconnect of some kind this weekend where you are in your own energy and they're like in this whole other energy. But I see that you're ready for something else. Either fix this or walk away from this. You're ready. You're open to something new. For sure. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Look at this, the Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. We got the Five of Wands here again, telling me that Five of Wands could be like a marital problems card, like problems in a marriage, problems in a relationship. So this disconnect is definitely real, and the Tower moment is coming. Whether, Tower moment is always for the better. Whether you want it to come or not, it's not up to you. It's up to the universe to do it. So something's gonna give in this relationship, either this weekend or very soon after this weekend, because this cannot continue like this. You cannot continuously put into the relationship and disconnect because the other person is just either not putting into the relationship or they're just too preoccupied with something else. And the Knight of Wands here tells me that you do have support from others. You can get support from family. You can get support from your friends. You can even probably get support from this person that you're connecting with if you allow for the Tower moment to happen and like allow for this discussion to occur that can clear things out. So there's like two ways to go about it. Either you walk away from the situation and forget about it and start building something new elsewhere, or you stop withdrawing here and acknowledge that this is happening and look at it from a different perspective, like perspective of compassion, where like, oh my God, they've been working so hard, no wonder they haven't been able to give me enough. Or there's another option for some of you guys. You just might feel like, by having a conversation, you will clarify that they're more interested in pursuing their own passions instead of dealing with this relationship and this, fixing this relationship dynamic. However, the Tower moment is coming. Something is going to shift. Something is going to change. Whether you want it or not, it's a whole other conversation. Hope this reading has helped, my dear Sagittarius. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And if you want an individualized reading, you can always visit my website, informedbytarot.com, where you can schedule your own private Zoom meeting with me or buy a pre-recorded reading that answers your questions. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend, and I'll see you soon.